Now this 32 teeth, they are arranged in two jaws, equally divided. That means 16 is lower jaw and 16 in upper jaw. Now, in lower jaw or upper jaw, the distribution of teeth are same. So I will discuss about the arrangement of teeth in one jaw only. Maybe upper, maybe lower, whatever it may be, it will be the same. Okay. Each jaw has 4 incisors. If you divide your jaw from this point, that is, this is left part and this is right part. So whatever in the left part, same thing, same number of teeth you will get in your right part. Okay. So 2 incisors in left part, 2 incisors in right part. So number of incisors in lower jaw 4. Then 1 canine in left part, 1 canine in right part. So number of canines in lower jaw 2. 4 and 2, 6. Then 2 premolars, 2 in left, 2 in right. So 4 premolars. So 4, 2, 6, 6 and 4, 10. And 3 into 2, 3 in left side and 3 on right side, molars, that is 6 molars. So what is the total number? 16. Out of 16, 4 incisors, 2 canines, 4 premolars and 6 molars. This is the arrangement of teeth in a jaw of human being. Okay. Now, what happens when food is entered? Food is taken inside our mouth cavity. When we take food inside our mouth cavity, we start chewing our food. During this time, digestion of starch takes place. Already I have told that we have 3 pairs of salivary glands. That salivary glands secrete saliva, and that saliva helps to digest starch into sugar. That is the reason when you will take some dry rice flakes in your mouth and start chewing, you don't feel it is sweet. But after chewing few times or after 1 minute, you will feel sweetness, because that salivary amylase secreted by that saliva, that enzyme converts starch into sugar. So digestion, very common question. Where does digestion take place in the digestive system? The simple answer, it takes place in our mouth cavity with the digestion of starch. After that, food goes to the stomach through the food pipe. This is also called esophagus. Starts with O-E-S-O, but esophagus is the pronunciation. Now question is that you chew your food, you swallow it up to this, and stomach is here. So how the food reaches the stomach? Who pushes the food through that esophagus, through that pipe? Here you should know that one special type of movement is there, that is called peristaltic movement, or this phenomenon is known as peristalsis. Automatic squeezing movement of the esophagus helps to take food into the stomach. What happens inside the stomach? When food enters inside the stomach, the wall of the stomach secretes some gastric juice, hydrochloric acid, etc., etc. That hydrochloric acid mainly perform two functions. One, to kill the germs present in, with the food that enters inside our stomach, and to make the meat helps in protein digestion. Okay, within the stomach, with the help of different juice and hydrochloric acid, the food material is churned. After that, it enters into the small intestine. Although the name is small intestine, but it is long intestine, almost 20 meters long. 7 meters long, 20 feet, 21 feet. This small intestine plays the most important role so far digestion is concerned. The wall of the small intestine secretes some intestinal juice. From the liver, bile juice is secreted, that is stored in the gallbladder, and that is poured into the small intestine. Pancreatic juice secreted by the pancreas, it is also poured into that small intestine. And within the small intestine, the food is completely digested. And you should remember that it is in liquid form, totally in liquid form. So digestion is completed in the small intestine. After digestion, another important step, that is absorption. Absorption is done by the villi present on the inner wall of the small intestine. Villi are finger-like projections, and that finger-like projections help to increase the surface area so that more and more absorption can be done. How villi can improve the surface area? Very simple. I am showing you my hand. If I ask you to color this, so you will color this part. Now if I ask you to color this part, what you will have to do? You have to do this, and this part also you have to color. So the area is increased, and along with the increase of area, absorption also increases. After absorption, it undergoes assimilation. Assimilation means it is incorporated in our body. Either it is used to make new cells, or it undergoes breakdown to provide energy, etc., etc. Now, the important parts that is absorbed by the villi of the small intestine and then assimilated. What is happened to the rest part which is not absorbed, that is, you can say, useless part or undigested part of the food. Then it goes to large intestine. And large intestine has a peculiar function. It absorbs the water or liquid. Already have told that in small intestine the food is in liquid form. Nutrients are absorbed, and this part is sent to large intestine. That liquid is absorbed by the large intestine, and that is again distributed in different parts of our body. And the semi-solid, viscous stool that is sent to rectum for storage, and from the rectum it goes outside the body, that is called digestion, that process. through the anus. So this is the process of digestion in human being.
Perhaps you have seen cows and buffaloes. What have you seen? It seems that they continue chew their food. Actually, what do they do? When cows and buffaloes, these are called ruminants, when they eat food, they do not chew the food properly. Just little bit they chew the food and then it send it to the rumen. You should know that the stomach of ruminants, cows and buffalo, this type of animal has 4 chambers: rumen, reticulum, ammosum and abamosum. So they send it to the rumen, and after completion of the taking of food, when they take rest, they bring back this partly digested food and chew it well and again swallow it. These animals are called ruminants, and this process is called rumination or cud chewing. These animals are also called cud chewing animals. Now, the stomach, the digestive system of these ruminants have some special type of bacteria, ruminococcus. They help in digestion of cellulose, which we cannot digest. Human being cannot digest cellulose, but grass eating animals, they can digest cellulose because of the presence of that special type of bacteria, ruminococcus, etc., etc. This is about the cud chewing animals or ruminants.